Oh, hello, I see somebody here. Hi, Barbara. You found me. I wasn't sure how this was going to work out, and I never did this like on my phone, and I had to press all kinds of things. I was like, what? I used to do it through an app. So, here we go. So, some springtime joy. And on this first card, I also used Stitched with Whimsy dies. Hi, Renee. Oh, I gotta get rid of my vape, huh? Okay, so this is the card, and I've changed the colors because in order for this to show, not cut it off, you have to leave it bigger, and I didn't like the light one, but I didn't want to rip it apart. So we're going a little brighter. Hi, Dawn. Yeah, because I never do it on YouTube. I'm always on Facebook, and then I edit it and put it on. So this is a whole new experience for me too. Okay, so we're going to start out with this very simple card. Pretty simple coloring, I think. Hi, Linda and Mary and Denise. So let's ink this little guy up. Okay, as I always say, pray. Yeah, right there. Good enough. Okay, so I'm going to start out, and I might pull in my other one because of the grays, but let's see, where is the regular gray? So this is the dark smoky slate. Yeah, I might be pulling them sooner. Where's my light? Oh, it's just a normal day for me, guys. I thought I had these all kind of in order. There it is, light smoky slate, right in front of me. So what I did with this is I did a little bit of dark, well, light, but I make it lighter. So a little bit of the shadowing. And this is a brand new one, so I can actually use the brush part of it. I'm just not used to the brush on these. So I'm just adding in some shadows. So this is the light blend. So when you want to make it lighter, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm just adding in some shadows like around where the flowers are going to be. Okay, then I'm going to take the other side of it. I missed a couple spots. All right. So then I take a blender pen, and I need this back. Now you can also put this like on a block and pick it up, but it's hard to see, so I do tip to tip. And whoops, I need a little scrap. That's not a scrap. We want a real scrap. Okay, so I wipe a drop off, otherwise it's going to be too dark. But then you can, this is so dark still, but then you can blend the color out a little bit more. You can also work, oh, I missed that one too. You can also work with a little bit of alcohol, and that'll help spread it. But this way, you're making it even lighter. But as I said in other videos, and I'm going to switch to it because it's going to be faster. if you're going to spend any money, like investing, oh, where'd I put it? Oh, Gail. Investing in something, invest in some lighter colors of gray in either Copic or something else. But then you can, because our gray just isn't dark enough. So, I mean, if you spend enough, I mean, light enough, if you spend enough time, you can get the look you want. But this sure is easier. I even have a place that they're a little bit cheaper. So you see, because it's a lighter color, I can get all that. Now I want her face to stay white. But I want all her fur or hair. See, and then I can come back in with the blender and blend it a little bit more. Okay, so let's do her flowers. So even these, I'm going to go a little bit brighter. So I'm using Flirty Flamingo. So I have the light and the dark. And I'm just going to go, and I think I'm ignoring people. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Lou. Hi, Janine, Linda, Cindy, Mary, Peggy. Oh, there's a whole slew of people, huh? Okay. So, oops, I didn't want to make that one pink. We're going to change it. All right, so I put in my little bit of dark there. And then with the light, see, I can't do two things at once. Oops, I almost did that one too. And this is just basic, really basic coloring. Okay. This was a little fancier. Dark Highland and light. So hopefully this is gonna, yeah, not too bad. And then a little bit of shadow there. I didn't do the shadow on the other one. And then fill in, and blend it a little bit. Okay, then I did some bright yellow in the center. And then the leaves I did Granny Apple. So we just, that's the light. So I just put, you know, a little bit, a touch. On each one. And then the light. And I'm not putting these like back in any kind of order, so you know I'm going to be searching on the next card. Okay, then I am going to grab back this little one, just a little bit. That's the 0. See, told you I'd be searching. There it is. And I'm going to do like a little bit under the eye, a little bit, and then a little bit by the nose. And there. Gail, put it where you're going to find it. Light. I want the light petal pink. And we're going to give her a little bit of blush. And you can go back and also blend that out a little bit. But on this, you know, you don't really have to like you do on a face. Okay. Then I'm going to do her feet a little darker than I did on the other one. We'll use the dark gray granite because it's here. And I'm just coloring them in plain. Like that. And then a little dark sea foam. To ground her. Hi, Francine. You don't need Facebook for your lives anymore. Look at all of us following you wherever you go. Ah, I'm so honored. I feel like a star. Okay, so, well, definitely won't be on Facebook for a little while. I've been a bad girl. Telling the truth. Okay, so this one I put, Easter is a lovely reminder. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. I just don't know how to do any fancy stuff to a live that I've put on here. You know, like I do, you know, to edit them. That's a little cockeyed, but it's going to have to stay. So then what I did, oh, I need an inside piece. Oh, I do have an inside piece. All right, so let me do this first. I took a few different markers and flicked some little dots. So this one was Highland Heather. Now we'll use some Seaside Spray. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. She's got a few dots on her. That's all right. I just meant to put this over her. Gal. I didn't want her to have the sneezels. And then some pink. She's got the sneezels. I may have to color another one and like put it on top of her. Oh, that was lucky. She may be okay like that. All right, let's put her down. And let me do like a little inside flower. And common sense hit me today. So I always like to put like something on the right, but then I realize that that's where people sign their card, and that's why people put it on the left. So I'm going to be one of those people and put it on the left tonight. Like, who knew? It just like hit me. Okay, so that is, oh, that was the light. Let's try that again with the dark. Dark. And you could put in a little. And don't do this if you're doing it right on your card, because your alcohol markers go through to the back. And then you would see it on the back of your card. How embarrassing that would be, right? All right, blend out a little bit. And then the greens. So this is the dark. And then the light. And that's going to dry lighter. And then the little spot in the middle. Okay. So let's put that in before I smear that. See, to me, it's like more pleasant to my eye on the right side, but I realize the reason, especially if it's something big, but I don't like it on the left, just saying. And so this is a pretty basic flat card. And I made it just 3/8 smaller. Okay, so there's that. All right, I could put that one over there. Card number 2. And this was actually the third card that I made. There's my mask. And I masked the basket on the first one, but I had an extra one colored, so we're just going to use that. And I'm changing it up quite a bit. Quite a bit. Okay, so that's the card. So we're going to start out with that. Take the little bunny. And stamp her about there. I think she should have been more to the right, but it'll work. It'll work. Okay. We might put a chick in a different spot. All right, so then she gets masked. Don't rip. And I found that it's easier to go from the top to the bottom. Let me grab a piece of paper. Go that way. Okay, so I have Seaside Spray. Now, don't forget, Seaside Spray, the in colors are all going to retire. So if you need refills or you still want to get the color, I know that they're out of the paper right now, and I don't know if they're going to put it back in stock. But they still have the inks. So get them before they're gone, because once that list comes out, they're gone. All right, so I have my green one. Where's my blue one? I know I didn't put it back, so that means, oh, here, no, that's the other green and a brown. This is ridiculous. Do I have another blue one? No. It's going to turn up. I'll do the green first. Holy goodness of something. I'm still scanning for it. I don't see it. Floor? I don't see it. I may have to try some new trick. You know that. I don't know what, but it'll be something. I'm still scanning. Seriously, this desk isn't that big. All right, let me look in my drawer of tricks. I have a brand new package. So now I'll have 2 blues. It's right where I looked. Geez, Gail. I can put the new one away. Because that's for my other inks that I haven't used yet. Do you see what I just did? Okay, so when that happens, you take your cloth and you clean it off. No laughing. No laughing. Hi, Pat. Okay. Let's get back to that. Cush, mush. That sky is a little green. Does that mean a storm? And you know I like my skies like not smooth. It's a pretty good excuse for not blending smooth. And I'm going to leave a little bit of light. And then I'm going to come back with the green, if I know where I put that. There it is. And just go up a little bit more. All right, so since I'm not doing the other thing, I'm going to take that and glue that down. Right there. And I'm going to peel this back. All right, so basically the same thing. This one I made gray, but I think I'm gonna switch it up, but I'm using my others. So this is like a warm gray. Up into the ears. Under the face. And I'm kind of rounding it off here. And then under the flowers. And then I'm just going to take a lighter one. And just blend it out a little bit. So then it kind of looks like a brownish. Okay. Now for the flowers, same thing as the other one. So I have dark Highland Heather. Right there. Right there. Hope I don't have to color in the other one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I do. Oh, no, I did that one already. Good. And then the light. And you don't even have to do that little bit of dark. You can just color book color. And which is what I'm going to do on this one. Oh, that's the Flirty. Yeah, that's what I want. So we're just going to color book this one. And same thing, I'm going to take the light Granny Apple and just do the leaves. Because now we have to do a little bit, I don't know if I want to do as much as I did, but so I'm just taking and making these little marks. I should have left this on kind of. Trying to do this fast, but it's kind of a process. But it's kind of like three little psh. And put in some dark. It's okay to go over. I'll probably put in a little bit more light, and then I kind of blended it out. Blended it. And this doesn't have to be perfect. It's an illusion. That's what I call it. All right, I'm going to throw in a few more lights. A few lines. So this is just kind of filling in between so it doesn't look so weird. Okay, then I took the soft sea foam and went over all that. I could take that off now. And that just kind of filled in. It's good enough for me. All right. So now we got these little guys. You know what I also cut out from the chick set? I was going to put a couple of those in. Maybe I'll put that one there. Like, hey, you ain't hatched yet. So maybe like this. Yeah, that's fine. And then this time, instead of stamping, I have those and a few butterflies. A few, I said. We have lost one. So we'll put 2. All right, so I'm going to set these down. And these I actually cut with my Scan and Cut. Wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it even cut the little antenna. I was surprised. that up a little bit. See, a third one would have went really well. Okay, so these I put together, so it's 2 layers. I just backed it. Ooh, I even know where one of my tweezers are. Not the one I should be using, but it'll help. I think it'll help. All right, so we want that there. And then this one. That there. Do not change. Canada changes to what are we talking about? Daylight savings? That's not this weekend, is it? No, it's next week. Lou has me all confused. All right, so this little guy's gonna go there. I should have popped one of them up. I could pop this egg up. I'll just leave them all flat. All flat. A little on the feet. He fell out of the basket and he's hatching. And there. Okay. Oh, look what I found. So do I want it there? No, we want it there. Yes. Okay, now we can put it together. For everyone else, daylight say, yeah, yours was last week. That was really funny. What you did to your poor kids. Now they have to live through it again, like Groundhog Day. And then this can go right onto the card base. So there's card number 2. Oh, one fix. Okay, hold on. This is watercolor Seaside Spray. Is it? Yeah. Oh, I think I used the I used the blends, not this. All right, I'm gonna fix it somehow. This won't change now. because we'll see how that works out. Oh, Gail. Gail. What I used originally was the light Seaside spray. So that's not going to change the lightness of that, because you can always go over. I'll kind of shade a little bit more after, but then it doesn't really look like sky, does it? Because I didn't cut that out. Cut that out. But there it is. And I want to make that back one. That back egg now looks lost. So we're going to just make that a little darker. Okay, now it's done. I might put a few gems on it later. So that was card number 2. Card number 3 is my favorite. Look at the mess. So that's the card. And I did the same coloring, but I used the blends, but I used the light petal pink, the dark petal pink, like in here, and then I used the blender a little bit. So it's a pinky one. So we're going to stamp a few flowers in there. And I did marker. I'll do marker. I was going to do the brush this time, but I'll do the marker. Same thing. So now my desk is like totally. Where's the other flower? There's the flower. So I'm going to put one on this end, and then I'm going to put one on that end, rather than how I did it before. Then we're going to put one there, and one there. And I'm glad that little ding is going to be under the little lamb. Okay, so we're going to do straight coloring. I have everything on top of all my markers now. So these are going to be purple. And I'm just doing the dark purple. Straight, old-fashioned coloring. Why? Because we can. And especially for beginners using the blends, you just have to know that they're easy to color with and then work into that blending. Okay, so then this is the light granny. I'm going to put a little dark in them though. Whoa. We almost had a green tulip. Almost. And you could even go over the stem. So here's the dark, and I'm doing very little. And deciding if I'm going to go back and blend it, which, yep, I am. Okay, so when you do that, that's why I like to go from dark to light. You know, do your dark first and then blend it out. And then we'll do the tulips. Okay, so what do I have? Light and dark. So these I'll give a little bit of dark there and do the rest with the light. And just blend that out. And put the little yellow center. Okay, so now I can still do the ink blending, or if I can find the sea foam, light sea foam. Not this one. Okay, light seaside spray. If you have balmy blue, that's good too. I hate that these like shred. Now that's going to get lighter as it dries. And don't forget that this is like not realistic flowers and background. So if you have a few weird lines, it's okay. Go with it. But these are going to lighten. I mean, you can even like do shapes, and you could do it any way you want. But it's going to lighten. You can even take on that side and just blend it a little bit. So that's going to lighten some spots even more. Just don't touch your flowers. Okay, so now we're going to pop the guy up. This lady. Oops. Got one more and I got to snip. And that should do it. And she's, oh, see, they should have been a little over. It's all right, they're behind her. Ta-da! Okay. So this was the stitched rectangles, and I just cut this to 1/8 larger. This was from the whatever that kit was called, the desert. So I use that. And gorgeous grape. Let me take a look at the card, see what I did. So I can go ahead actually and put this on. Oh, Lou just got blamed for something. Once you type the @ sign, okay, so then this is going to go here. I thought I did. I pre-did a bow, but this is like easy to tie, not one of the hard ones. I even pre-stamped so I wouldn't have to, like, do I want it straight? I want my other scissor. So it's going to go there and there. And I do want to put some, wrong side, when I need the other side. This just kind of makes it blend into the paper a little bit, so it's not like in your face white. But sometimes I don't do that. So we're going to put that right there. Hold it for a second. I won't have to worry about putting my fingers on it. I'm so happy. And then snip. So we're going to have Welcome Spring. Let's try and get that straight, gal. And then this we're going to pop up, but I think I'm going to take a new one because I don't feel like cutting and futzing. Whee! So I'll be on YouTube Wednesday night also. And Wednesday I will give some more information about the it's kind of retreat spring stamp class that I'm doing with our own Tony T. And the next one we do, Sue will, I mean, it's the three of us, but Sue isn't doing this one. But we did put it out. It's on my page. So if you want to go to my Stamp Up page and check it out. I don't know how I can, like, share it on here unless I print it out, and I don't know. I don't know. So then do I have the right side of it? We're going to put the bow right there. And there's card number 3. So I'm going to clear away some of this stuff because this is really a mess. And there's another card there. Oh, I thought I put it on top of a stamp that's not clean. And that's not fun. Okay, brushes, everything else, I can do that. Everything else. So here are the cards. Not that one, this one. Yep, there she is with her sneezels. Am I in there? I'm never in there, right, girls? Ah, I think I got it. Little cockeyed, but I don't care. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this worked out okay on here with no glitches. And I have no idea how it gets on here from my phone, but I'll figure that out too. And I'll be back on Wednesday night here. Saturday I might be coloring here, and I have a page attached to this page. It's coloring with Gail Sue. And yeah. And then Sunday night, I'll let you know if I'm going to be here or Facebook. I'm not sure how many days I'm still be off. Telling the truth, my friends, telling the truth. So thanks for being here with me, and I will see you all soon. Thank you. Good night.